I'm Dave McHugh for D3 Hoops, and I'm joined by Dave Macedo after Virginia Wesleyan survives against Johns Hopkins, a game that you guys had in control in the first half, and then Hopkins kind of changed things in the second.
He sure did. I mean, it was probably a tale of two halves in a lot of ways, and give them a lot of credit. They were physical. They made shots. They made tough shots. And, you know, they made us pay on every mistake that we made, and we made a few mistakes. We just didn't bring the same kind of energy, and, you know, we were fortunate to survive, like you said.
They started the second half on a tear, certainly cut into that lead, but even though they cooled off shooting-wise, they stayed at it and got within a few points late in the game. It had to have been a little nerve-wracking on the bench.
Well, you know, they got some tough kids. They're well-coached. They're very disciplined on both ends of the court. They don't make many mistakes, and, you know, they take advantage of the opportunities you give them. And, you know, for us, you know, we didn't execute our scout very well, and we're going to have to do a much better job tomorrow, but, you know, give them a lot of credit.
What's amazing is, as much as they were clawing in, you guys still shot 55% in the second half, hitting shots when you needed to.
Yeah, thank God we did. I think Cedric Nady came up big for us on point guard, and, you know, he really set a good tone, and he made some big plays for us when we needed him most. And, you know, then Kobe got going down low a little, and then we started making a few more outside shots.
Looking ahead, will take on Wesley tomorrow at the Batten Center. Certainly home court is a nice thing, but how do you guys prepare for a team that is very different than Johns Hopkins?
Yeah, they sure are. We haven't faced them. We didn't play them last year. So, you know, they're well coached. They can go inside out. They're very, I want to say, well-balanced team, and they got a couple guys off the bench that really spark them. So, you know, I think it's going to be a game that, you know, we're going to have to grind it out. You know, we expect it to be a hard-fought game, and we got to make some more plays.
When you look at Wesley, is there any team you've played this year that you can kind of tap into and go, we've seen this kind of game before?
Well, you know, their athleticism, we look at a few teams in our league that bring that kind of athleticism. Eastern Mennonite's one of those teams, you know, Hamp Sydney at times, and even Randolph-Macon. They're well-balanced. I mean, you know, some of those teams it is tough to prepare for because you can't really take everything away, and you got to make sure you try to force some guys into some tough nights, and we're open to do that.
When you look over the game tape, obviously, when you go to the locker room tomorrow, what's going to be the message to the team for round number 2?
Well, you know, we got to find a way. You know, our motto right now is kind of rise to the occasion, and we need to do that. But we need our best players being at their best, and I think consistency on both ends, and I didn't think we got that tonight.
Very good. Dave Macedo and the Virginia Wesleyan Marlins will move on to the second round to take on Wesley Saturday in Virginia at Virginia Wesleyan.